All right, today in the kitchen we're making a healthy appetizer that will get a little bit of green into your diet. We're here in the kitchen with Miss Fit Foodie, Jocelyn Tonne. She's going to share her recipe with us, but
Absolutely.
Every time you come here you always bring something very healthy for us to eat.
Yes, that's my whole concept. I want to make food that you kind of see every day that's like good comfort food that isn't always the healthiest, and kind of make it in a way that is healthy for you.
Sure, and this kind of is a lifestyle change for you, right?
Totally, absolutely. About 5 years ago when I was in college, I was diagnosed with adrenal failure. And as a result of it, I just was extremely fatigued. I suffered really bad skin issues. There was just a whole bunch of issues that came as a result of it. And so my doctor wanted to put me on the medication required for that condition. And I knew that I wasn't being healthy 100% at the time. I was extremely stressed with my senior year of college. I wasn't getting all those good nutritious meals in.
Sure.
So I knew I could make small modifications, and I tried to do that, and it worked. And I didn't have to get put on medication. So it was a really
that's so
good,
important. And now you just change your eating a little bit, and you're showing us all how to do it.
Absolutely, and enjoy it.
That's great.
It doesn't have to feel restricted.
So what is on the menu here today?
All right, today we're going to do zucchini pancakes, and I know that sounds like a breakfast, but it's not. It's a nice little appetizer. You know, I get asked a lot by moms who read my blog, how can I get my child to eat more vegetables?
Sure.
And I think the best way to do it is to give them something that they're familiar with and
Does that have something to do with it?
like
Just hide it?
a little bit, yeah. So I thought this was a really good recipe to kind of do for those moms who, you know, want to incorporate this. This is also completely vegetarian, and it has all of the main food groups in it. So we'll get started. You ready?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So in interest of time, I have shredded some zucchini. I would say that each zucchini is about a cup.
Okay.
So this is about 2 cups of zucchini right here. I will note that when you are doing this, make sure that you towel dry the zucchini so that you get out all the excess water that may come from it, because you don't want like a soupy, you want a nice good mixture. You don't want it to be too soupy.
Okay.
So I've done that already. I've already pre-scrambled some eggs that I'm gonna put in here. And I also have some lemon zest. The good thing about this recipe is you can kind of throw whatever you want into it. I was thinking that some fresh ginger would be good in here, or if you wanted to do some purple potatoes to kind of keep it a little bit more consistent, you could really add anything into this recipe. So I'm also gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
And then we're gonna just combine those ingredients.
Now, do you need me to do anything over here with the pan?
Yes, we're going to get this started over here. You can put it on a medium heat.
We're using coconut oil.
Yes,
Tell us about coconut oil
oil
instead of like an olive oil or vegetable oil.
I feel like, you know, olive oils and coconut oils are all great alternatives to traditional oils that we could use. But coconut oil in particular has really good, assists the thyroid function. So it's a really great alternative to get some healthy fats into your diet. As we know, good fats are really good and important for us. So this is just a nice way to kind of get your veggies and your healthy fats too.
It smells delicious. Do you think a little bit more than that?
Yeah, just a little bit more would be good. We want to completely coat the pan, not the paint.
Got it. We painted before.
Yeah, so that will melt down. It comes off as a hard consistency initially, so don't be afraid, but it eventually will turn into a nice liquid texture.
Okay.
Awesome. So over here, I'm going to just add in 1/3 of a cup of some gluten-free flour. This one is, I believe it's a chickpea base, so it has a lot of protein and good fiber in it, so it's a really good alternative to traditional flours.
But does it still taste good? Can you tell the
Yeah,
difference?
no, you really can't, and that's my biggest thing. I want to create foods that are completely healthy for you, but I don't want you to feel restricted or that it's disgusting or too chewy or too hard. Like, I want it to be really, really yummy meals. So these are really great alternatives because they taste like traditional flours.
Great.
Awesome. So we're gonna combine these ingredients together, and essentially we're just gonna add a little bit of baking powder so that it gives a nice little rise to the pancakes in the pan. Oops, I like to eye that. Not always the best way of doing things. So as that's melting, I think, you know, you think of pancakes and you think of either a dressing or something to dip in. I think it's always just nice to kind of have a drier food coupled with like a softer dressing type thing. So I'm gonna make our homemade dressing over here. And in the dressing, it's very, very simple. I was actually out to eat with my husband when I was inspired with this, and I saw this amazing aioli dip. And aioli is a mayonnaise based. So I was like, how can I get that same consistency, delicious
Greek
flavor?
yogurt, right?
Yeah. So plain Greek yogurt is a really great way to kind of make a good dressing base because it's creamy. It's kind of like, it's of the same consistency of mayonnaise.
Right?
So
it's much more healthy.
yeah,
right?
and a lot better for you, and it's 18 grams of protein in 5 ounces. So a serving of protein in it as well. So I'm just gonna scoop that in the blender. And then I have, how's that doing over
That's
there?
good.
We're
Should
good?
we yeah, I think we're okay, right?
Okay, so we'll coat the complete pan. And then you could just do like little dollops.
Like little silver
yeah,
dollar ones?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, sounds good.
Yep, so you can do those in there.
While you make our dipping
Yeah.
sauce.
And we're gonna cook those about 2 minutes on each side so that they're lightly golden brown but not too burnt.
Okay.
Yep. So after I did that, I'm going to take some very ripe avocado. You can put the full avocado in there. Avocado, very much like coconut oil, is a really good source of healthy fats. And it's a really good thing to incorporate in your diet. I personally can eat up to like 1 whole avocado
They're so
myself
good with
today.
a little salt.
Yeah, oh my gosh, delicious. And there's so many recipes on my blog that are avocado based. You can just really tell that I have a problem, and I love this.
It's healthy, right?
It's a healthy problem.
We have about 30 seconds left.
Oh,
Jocelyn.
okay, awesome. So we're gonna just put in
The avocado, the yogurt.
the yogurt, and then I have some fresh squeezed orange juice that I did myself this morning. So it gives it kind of like a citrus flavor.
Okay.
We have a little bit of cilantro, fresh cilantro, to give it like a nice little herbal flavor, and then 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. So you're gonna just put that in and blend it together, and it's gonna be that nice creamy sauce.
And it ends up like this, and you can just dip your pancakes in.
Yeah, it's perfect.
This is very good. Well,
Super
we're going to let
easy.
you finish cooking these. We'll dig in
Awesome.
at the end of the show. Thank you so much for
you.
being here. And still to come,